Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Sid, back with another one. I spoke last time on the solar plexus and the gut. That was part one, and I want to continue it with the second part of your gut health and your solar plexus and the coherence of them too. Now today I have a few notes because I don't want to, you know, mess up anything or forget anything to deliver to you guys today. And by the way, I want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. I'm so thankful that you welcome yourself to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you dearly. Love you so much. Now, first I want to speak like a little more in depth of our gut health and our solar plexus because they coherence. They are one and two. They work together. Now, our solar plexus is identified like our willpower and our digestive system, basically. Everything like work hand in hand. It's your upper abdomen area, right below the sternum. Some people would call this the element of fire. That's where you get your fire from. Your assertiveness and things of that nature. But today, I want to talk about how to regulate that area, how to make it more whole, how to bring it up to the best ability as far as health-wise, So, everything that's connected into the solar plexus area is like of course, you got your stomach, you got your pancreas, you got your liver, your gallbladder, and your small intestines. And all them areas considered like how you digest your food, how you and also how you digest life. I had asked beforehand about how you feel when you get butterflies before you speak or make a speech presentation or whatnot. You get that pit in your stomach when you get excited or have anxiety. Also, when you have nausea or you just have to have confrontation in any type of way. And then sudden you get like a sudden bloating feeling sometimes during stress situations, like when you being pushed too much at work or household is a little imbalanced. You may be some tension in that area too. That also plays an effect in your gut area. Your nervous system and your digestive system, they both working hand in hand. So in my notes here, I'm just going to speak on a few things I didn't speak on last time. So with the gut has like 100 million nerves in it. It's our own, our nervous system. It's direct communication with our vagus nerves, So when your solar plexus feels off energetically, your digestion often mirrors that. And when your digestum is inflamed, your confidence and your clarity can dim a little bit, because you got a lot going on in your nervous system. And so sometimes things don't come out quite right, or you don't feel as confident. Sometimes you lose self-thought, you get irritated, I say. You get a little irritation. So when it's out of coherence like that, sometimes we get self-doubt about ourselves. We become people pleasers, which I spoke about that in another video. Trying to please people just to cover up your trueness, what you really want to be or say yourself, You over-explain yourself a lot of times. You have anger burst outs, you just go off the dead end sometimes. That be like suppressed resentment in you. Sometimes you feel powerless and overly controlling. But the physical part of it, the physical aspects of that situation, you can get acid reflux, you can get IBS type of syndromes, bloating, you can get sluggish digestion, that causes constipation, or you're not going as regularly as you need to, or I say as you used to. Um, Chronic stress. I speak that a lot, even though I just spoke about it. That stress plays a high factor in this situation. A lot of people, when they're stressed, sometimes they don't even know where it's coming from. And then sometimes they think it just, because of something's going on in their everyday life, especially at work, dealing with family, dealing with tough decisions. But that stress can lead to suppressed energy in the gut. And you got to take time to know yourself. Backtrack and look at what causes that and try to rectify the problem. And suppressed energy, when it don't move, it can cause all type of problems in your gut. Like I said, the backing up, irritability, not being able to process certain foods, and you just be kind of jacked up all the way around. So another thing I want to speak about, the signs of your solar plexus coherence with your gut. When it comes together and be more balanced, I say calm, and that one, you feel confident, in yourself. You feel confident in your walk. You got an extra pep in your step. You be like, shoot, I'm about that life. Can't nobody stress me out because I'm feeling good. That's when you got things balanced and everything is coming together. Because your gut, your solar plexus area, but your gut, that's like the second brain. They say we got our brain, that's in our cranium, of course. Then that your solar plexus is like your second brain. It signals things and tell you things and let you know warning things and what's going on with you. So, but when that get all in balance, you feel strong. You have a relaxed posture. You ain't slouched over half the time, or just feeling inadequate. You have a warmth in your gut. You just feel good. And right now I'm speaking on this a lot. I said I was going to come back and do my second segment on it because this is something that I am going through as we speak. I'm learning how to get my gut back on the right track because a lot of the things I talk about, I've been going through in my walk, in my life, being imbalanced in that area. And even though mine was more so on the diet side, it's still a spiritual connection to that. That's why I speak on your solar plexus. Your solar plexus triggers things to let you know what's going on, and we need to nip this in the bud. We need to get this together. And a lot of times we don't listen. What we do, we take antacids, we take Alka-Seltzer, over-the-counter things of that nature, and we just mask it out and be like, I'll be all right. But that's where that suppressed energy come in because you're just putting a Band-Aid on the situation. You need to dig deeper and get to the root of the problem and resolve it. Now, tending to medical knowledge and things of that nature and going to see your doctor, all that is fine. But what I have learned that many doctors don't get into in depth. A lot of doctors look at you as not just an individual. They look at you as what they've been learned, what they've been taught, and they give you information. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to things like this, you got to get more in tune into you. Dig deeper within you and start finding out what make you trigger, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel whole, what makes you feel safe and comfortable, happy, calm, and at ease in that area. You can take it, what the doctors tell you, and then you can prolong it and do some more inner searching on what works for you. And a lot of that got to do with what you're eating. Yes, what we eat, the gut tells you. When something ain't right, you putting it in there, it signals and tell you. And we tend to just, throw something on top of it, knock it out, and keep it moving. Then you turn around again and eat that same thing or drink that same thing, and that happens again. Then that'll let you know something. It's time to change something in your diet to make you more balanced and more whole in that area. Now, ways I can say to restore your gut and your solar plexus so they can have that harmony together is what I had wrote down right here. It's breath work, breathing, taking breath work. Learn how to breathe and hold it and then release. Sometimes breathing methods before you eat, it helps. Stay away from a lot of inflammatory foods too, y'all. I know a lot of y'all out there can handle that stuff, but I'm speaking to the ones who it's questionable in that area. When you get more mature, certain things got to be taken out our diets, whether we like it or not. Your body be telling you flat out, I don't want that, and I'm gonna prove to you I don't want it. Then you get them symptoms coming in through that gut area, let you know I don't want that. But what we do it anyway. We figure I can do what I want to do, but your body trying to tell you I need you to do what I need you to do so we can be okay. So we won't have a potential of getting any other type of problems in our body, Bitter greens. Greens is always good for the gut. Eat your greens. Any greens. Green. Vegetables. Green. Fruit. It helps regulate that system as well. And I'm big on salads. I love all kinds of salads. It doesn't matter whether it's kale, spinach, lettuce, romaine lettuce, anything. I love greens. And I learned that the more I incorporate greens into my diet, it helps regulate that area. So I'm big on that. And I know a lot of people don't like greens. Well, if you don't like to eat raw greens, your vegetables and everything, try putting them into a smoothie. Smoothies are good. You put the greens in there, you won't be able to taste them, but they're in there. And it help get that system going and help flush out stuff that your body no longer need anyway. So, another thing is try to reduce your stress. If you're dealing with something that's stressing you, learn how to see how you can rectify that and do things that'll help you be less stressful. First with the breathing, and then talk with yourself and say, why is this stressing me? What's stressing me? How can I get it to not stress me? And I know the biggest thing is work. A lot of people stress from work because they don't want to do the work. The main problem is the work itself. And I know it's hard, and it's, it is what it is. A lot of people got to work places they don't want to work, but they got to get money, so they got to take care of their household and themselves, bills and whatnot. But start speaking to yourself. Affirmations work too. Speaking to yourself that you're going to overcome this and you're going to move on from this, even though this is the job that you're doing to provide for yourself and your family and take care of everything. Find out what it is that you truly want to do and start working towards that. It's ways of bringing yourself out of a stress-related work environment. I was in one, and it wreaked havoc on my body. That's why I gained a lot of weight from, and I was stressing. But I'm not in that workforce anymore. I'm out of it. I've been out of it for over 2 years now, and I'm thankful. Working in that plant, that's where I was at. It's very stressful. Yeah, the money was good, but the stress was wreaking havoc on my body. So I released it. Yes, I did. It's not an overnight thing. You can't just walk off your job. I ain't telling nobody to do that. Just start focusing on what you really, truly want to do to get out of that type of a work environment. That will help you out a lot. Because it helped me out a whole lot. I don't have stress like that no more. I barely have any stress. And when I do, it be short. I resolve it, deal with it, and it go away. But being in that work environment, I carry stress. I carry stress for years. first, it was dealing with certain people, and second, it was somewhere I knew I didn't want to be. So now that I'm not in that, I done got off into recovery mode. I feel so much better in my everyday walk now, doing what I do now. I love doing what I'm doing. I love teaching, and I love letting everybody know what I go through. I share it. So you may go through something that you're familiar with what I'm going through, and I can help you, or I can help somebody else that may be going through a similar situation. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to minister. But minister far different than what a lot of people consider ministering is. It's not based on being off into the church, because I'm not into religion. I'm into spiritual healing, spiritual vibrating, frequency elevating, evolving. That's what I'm into, and I minister in that area. So anyway, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in my second video about the solar plexus and your gut health. So I'm trying to think. Another thing about that, when your gut triggers, there's some imbalance in us. When you're not speaking your mind, when you're holding in truth, when you're not being true to yourself, all those things play a factor too. You get that backup of energy because it's stuck. You're not releasing it. You're not giving it its proper place. So that's another thing you need to dig off into. Holding in how you feel about things. Holding in things that you wanted to speak about, but you just suppressed it because you figured at that time it probably wasn't the best thing to speak on or whatever, or you weren't about hurting people's feelings or getting into trouble at work. But sometimes you have to. You gotta get it out of there. You gotta speak your truth. It just is what it is. Suppressing things don't do nothing but cause stressing. It does. And you know, a lot of us guilty to that. I know I'm guilty to that. It's been a lot of times I didn't speak my truth at that job, and it got to the point it became troublesome for me. It became very irritable to, I tend to, not you tend to, but I tend to like be like snappy sometimes, and be snappy with the wrong person. But it's ways of, doing that, especially like if it's coming to somebody that's over you, your supervisor, and there's something you want to say, but you just keep it to yourself, and then, it just build up and build up. It's ways of getting your point across without being, in an outrage, but you have to speak your truth. It's beneficial for your health and your gut. And let me see, is there anything else that I want to speak about to y'all? Because like I said, I'm looking at my notes because I want to make sure I don't leave nothing out. I think that may be it for now, you guys, about your gut health and your solar plexus. Because I said I want to just continue to finish what I was speaking about earlier in my other video. But take care of yourselves out there. Your center is very important. Your gut is important. It gives you all type of information when things ain't right, whether it's spiritual or physical. Spiritual, your gut, yes, it talks to you and tell you when things ain't right, when things are being digested in the system and it ain't feeling. Spiritual is when you feel like something ain't right. Your intuition is telling you one thing. You get signals in that way too from your solar plexus. Sometimes you can get that tight pull or that butterfly I was talking about earlier. We all get signals in both of them areas, but a lot of people, like I said, they don't want to deal with it on their level. They just shun it and they suppress it. Don't do that. Oh, another thing I wanted to say, I almost forgot. With your gut health, eating right. I don't eat 100% right, but I'm eating right better as I go, I say, if that makes any sense. I learned how to, over time, I ain't gonna say overnight, stop eating processed food. I'm not perfect, but I done got rid of a lot of processed food. Processed food ain't healthy for us. Y'all know that. It's not healthy for none of us. I know it's quick and easy and convenient, but it's not. It's not healthy. Especially for us more mature people. That processed food is a no-no. Get off of it as soon as you can. Wean yourself off of it like I did. I don't do these restaurants no more. I always cook from home, but sometimes when you're out and about, you want a quick bite, you do run to them. I had to let that stuff go. My body was like, no. When I reached like maybe about 35, going close to 40, that's when my body really started talking to me. It's like, you're going to have to stop that. You got to let that go. That ain't working right with us. And I had to listen. It was a little bit of a challenge, but I got it over with. I don't do the fast food stuff no more. You know, if I do be trying to run and eat something quick out in the streets, I try to find somewhere healthy, like Panera Bread. I go to places where I know I can get something healthy. Yep, that ain't fried up and all that stuff and dipped in grease. It's already processed, and they turn around and dip it in more grease. I mean, no. So that's another one. I don't watch what you eat. Please watch what you eat. Mature people. I'm talking about you spiritually mature people. Watch what you eat. So, on top of all that, let me see. I think that's everything that I probably pretty much wanted to speak to you guys about. So, when your solar plexus is in coherence, you don't need to prove your power. Your body knows it. And your gut knows it. You stand strong. You stand with more confidence. Because we all got power. We are in the knowing stage. We are in the stage where we're supposed to know who we are and walk proud in it. Hold your head up right. Let everybody know. I know what I know. Because everything feels good. Everything feels good in here. Everything feels good around you. You're feeling good. So you know when you're balancing yourself. When you feel confident and strong. So, anybody resonate with this, put gut health down in the comments and let me know if this resonates with anybody out there what I spoke on today. I appreciate y'all listening to me today. So, if your gut been acting up, your confidence might be too. So, take care of those two. Because they work hand in hand. They are coherence with one another. And take care of yourselves out there. If y'all know anybody that's struggling in that area, in the gut, speak to them about it. Let them know. Let them know what's triggering. Let them know what may be triggering it. Pay more close attention to your solar plexus when it's talking to you. All our chakras speaks to us. Yes, they do. They do. If you're spiritually inclined, you know what I'm talking about. But that gut health, that solar plexus, that second brain they call it, that's the one that really speaks. Let you know what time it is. Let you know what's going on. Let you know what it needs. Let you know what it don't need. Let you know when to speak. Let you know when not to speak. It all go hand in hand. So, on that note, y'all, I want to say thank you guys for listening to me. And if there's anything that you guys want me to cover more in depth about your solar plexus and your gut health, leave a comment below and say give me more. And anybody that's working on gut health, put in the comments gut health. Until then, I want you guys to have an enjoyable rest of y'all day. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you know anybody who needs to see the video, send the video to them. Let them know about it. Let them talk about it. Let them see what's going on. All right, y'all. This is Minister Sid. I want to say thank you guys for listening to me, tuning in to me on my channel. I love you guys so much. Y'all be blessed out there. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Until next time, peace.